Extraordinary living requires a few things from you. Well, we need a clear nervous system to make healthy choices. Such a simple thing, so profound. Our nervous system it's like a contact lens. You wear it in our eyes, it affects everything we see. We don't know, we can't see that we're wearing it, but it affects everything we see. And if this lens gets muddy or gets scratched up, it affects everything that we see, our perception. Like you could have a smudge on it, you can see some black dot next to you, not know if it's a person or an evil spirit, or it could be, or even if we're driving on a road and our windshield gets all muddy and you get so dirty that you can't tell the difference between, is that a car, is that a tree, am I even on the road? You can imagine that your ability to perceive things accurately goes down. And so it's really important to have a clear nervous system so we can perceive our life as accurately as possible, so that we can make as healthy choices as possible. We need a solid spine to follow through with those choices. So it's not just enough to make healthy choices or have a clear insight, but we need to have the spine to follow through with it. Hey, what good is it to know if, like, you know what, I'm in this relationship with this abusive person, but I don't have the spine to get out of it. Or you know dang well that your job is like a dead-end job. Like, you know in your soul that this job is just taken away from you, but you don't have the spine to get out of that job, to quit because of too much fear. So it's really important to have, so what, you gotta have the spine with the insight, and you need to have the insight with the spine. They work together. You need to have an open mind, willing to confront social myths. Super huge, super huge. In order to become more, you literally have to let go of beliefs that are keeping you where you are in order for you to move on to somewhere else in life. It's that simple. You have to be willing to let go of things that are not serving you. It could be as simple as, I don't think that as a black male in the United States, I can be successful, or I can be the president. Like, you have to let go of certain kinds of paradigms, social myths that aren't serving you. So check this out. This is a quote from the former editor of the New England Journal of Medicine. It is simply no longer possible to believe much of the clinical research that is published, or to rely on the judgment of trusted physicians or authoritative medical guidelines. I take no pleasure in this conclusion, which I reached slowly and reluctantly over my 2 decades as an editor of the New England Journal of Medicine. That's Dr. Marcia Angel. She's still a senior lecturer today at Harvard University, so she's definitely a bigwig. But for her to sit there and be the senior editor and not have faith in what's published on there, for her to step away from that is absolutely huge. And there's all kinds of things that we can get into about, like, information that's published on vaccines and those things, and not showing the full picture of things. But, like, it's important that we have the diligence to look for our own answers and not just take them from someone else's mouth. We need a desire to express our unique self. You have to know that your life means something. There's so many unique people doing all kinds of amazing things in the world right now, but you have to understand that the world will never be the same without whatever you have to add to it. You have to know that you have something to give that no one else can give the way that you can, the way that you do. And it's super important for a person that wants to live extraordinary to develop themselves and develop whatever gifts they have to make the world that they want to make it. You got to give a shit about your life.